Hi, I'm Alex. I'm one of the co-founders of vShowcards.com. This is a quick explainer video about how our casting system works. So it's very simple for the casting director. They log in to their profile. They create a project for the film that they're casting. They then create a role. They put in the criteria of the role that they're looking for, the description of the character, height, age, ethnicity, location, skill sets, facial, whatever it is they want to see, they just describe that in the system. The system then selects from everybody on vShowcards only those people who fit exactly the criteria of the role, which might be, between 5'5" and 6 foot, with facial hair, martial arts skills, based in London, and with a Caucasian ethnicity, for example. The system only suggests those people who fit those criteria. It's then very quick and easy for the casting director to look through the headshot and then maybe a brief look at the vShowcard of each person and select those who they want to put onto their shortlist. So they have a shortlist of people they might be interested in seeing. They can then check the availability of the people on that shortlist with one click. They just select all, one click. That sends an availability request to the actor. So on your phone, you get a ping saying you have got an availability request. That gives you a chance to look at the project, see where it is, when it's shooting, how much if it's paying. And if you're interested, you can then confirm your availability. But we go one step further than that. vShowcard, which is the place where you put all of your professional information in one link, makes it very easy for a casting director to understand everything about you and your professional body of work that they need to know in order to cast you. However, on vShowcards, you get 3 multiple profiles, which means you can have 3 versions of your vShowcard. For example, mine, I have one Bollywood profile because I speak Hindi. I've done a lot of Bollywood. I love Bollywood cinema. And so if it's a Bollywood film, I'll respond. It says, choose which profile you want to say. I'll say Bollywood. If it's an action film, I've got a military profile that's got me in different types of uniform. I've done a few military films. I send my military vShowcard for action roles because that's got the clips of me doing fighting and stuff. So it's the one that tells the story about me that most fits the role that's being cast. So if you've got a comedy reel and it's a comedy film, you send your comedy profile with your comedy reel so that the casting director who's casting comedy sees your comedy stuff. It just increases your chances of getting cast by making sure the stuff that the casting director sees is relevant to the role being cast. That's an innovation on vShowcards. You get 3 profiles. You send the profile that's most appropriate to the job that's being cast when you respond to the availability request. The casting director then has a list of everybody who's available and interested. He can then make a final list just by selecting them. It takes seconds. Then with one click, he can say, send audition tape sides. Uploads the audition tape sides, uploads the self-tape instructions. You get a ping on your phone from the vShowcard app saying you have been sent a self-tape request. You click on that, there's all the details, the sides, the self-tape request. You record it, you send it back. It's as simple as that. It's a very streamlined, quick and efficient process. It takes 10, maybe 15 minutes to cast a role, which is very different to other systems. Often, I was speaking to a director, he was casting a role, he put it out on the usual casting sites, he got over 2,000 submissions. It took him over 6 hours just to sort through the ones he thought were most appropriate and relevant. vShowcards does that in seconds. Only the people who are relevant, only the people who fit the brief are seen. So it saves them a lot of time. Our purpose at vShowcards is to get you on set more quickly, more often, doing what you love. That's what we want. And the casting system is set up to make it easier for the casting director to find the actors they want and to cast them in their films. That's you. That's one side of the casting system. That's our internal casting system. There's another type of casting that's also available. There are a lot of publicly posted castings. As actors, we always do it. We're looking through Facebook, looking for castings, scrolling through Instagram, looking for things that I put in. I search on hashtag casting or hashtag auditions and see what comes up in the hope of finding a casting where I might get a crack at a role, something might be suitable for me. Well, we've got somebody looking through Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for just those sorts of things. So all the publicly posted castings on social media, we're scouring the net every day for those, and we post those on vShowcards so that you don't have to. So of the thousands of people on vShowcards, why have everybody all searching around for castings across the different types of social? We have one person who's going through social media, finding anything with casting on it, putting it on our vShowcards system. And if you download the app, you can put in your criteria into that, and it can send you notifications of when there is a public posting, a public casting that fits your criteria, so that you get a notification. Say somebody put out a search on Instagram for a person, for a film, for a role in a film that meets your age, your location, your ethnicity, your height. You get a ping saying there's a role that fits your description, and that's a service we do for free. You don't even need to be a member of vShowcards for that. You just need to download the app. So those are the two types of systems. Those are the two types of castings. One, public-facing castings from social media that we put out for free, and then there are the feature film castings that go through the system, which are only available to vShowcard members. So join vShowcards. Make sure you're there. Having a vShowcard is much better than having a personal website. A personal website has your information, but nobody will ever find you. vShowcards, it's like having all the information that you need on a website and more, but in one place where you are discoverable. You can be found on vShowcards. So get onto vShowcards and get cast, get seen, get cast, get working. That's what we want. That's what you want. Let's work together to achieve that.